I just wrote something to my Six Sigma in Russia and my Mountain Six on some other territory. I'm assuming it's this way, but who knows? Because North Star goes vector sector. I mean, it goes all over the place in a 360-degree like plane of could be anywhere, but two respectable categories, and we'll just make them one category. So this cat can agori, so and speak. So you have one point of reference, because it's usually easier to orient yourself. I know when you fly condors, you get that. Like, don't lose where the sky is in the water, because then it gets very confusing, especially if you're a helicopter, then it's dangerous, because now you're upside down, whatever. So, anyway, so, where was I? Right, so I said, you know what? I am doing so much yelling and venting. Like with management above your heads and below your heads, because I know that there are and again, like, what is she calling us, greasy? No, you gotta understand. First of all, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, my Uncle Bob, Robert Casella, right? He married Judy Casella, which was a Gunder, and he actually worked on like real engines, like a carburetor and whatever you got going on inside of that engine. Right? I know there's some kind of a piston and a timing system, and now it's all computerized. But that's what you all asked for with not wanting a non-communist. They call it communist, but it's not. It's the commune. It's the church. It's the Orthodox, like, holy, right, cat, but then you don't like, right, so it gets a little confusing how to speak to you all on some kind of, like, it's not religious, she's a pagan, but not like a pagan, like she's naked and dancing around, like, like with LSD and like flowers in her hair, not that kind of angel, This is like, alright, and then we gotta speak, like, okay, so she's Cinderella. That's a perfect example with a little more gumption to her. Yeah, that's right. But, like, not, right? Because then they throw in tyranny, right? But it's Taririan, because she's a phony baloney. Yes, and she's quite amicable and funny along with, right? Because here's the thing, like, you want a woman, right? I mean, again, you all want different things, but here's what we expected out of someone in a high place of importance. You expected honor, valor. You expected them to, like, make a decision, to be able to communicate that decision very clearly and see the direction that we're going in, and be able to communicate across many different personality types and whatnot, and put teams together in order to get into a formation in some form of direction. So where did we lose you on, like, right, so the money part is more of a commune money, but that's what Mick runs off of anyway, and always did, always will, because it's a share of appropriation of what needs to be, you understand, like with your medical care and all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's a world enterprise. There's one piston, right? There's one point of reference in some form of grease, right? I mean, it moves things, and keeps things fluid. Yeah, I mean, again, but then when you say grease to, like, street police of, like, the bobbies with no guns, right, in London, they're like, now, you're going to have to explain that to me again, because usually when they're greasing somebody, that means that they're paying somebody off to do something bad. Right, yeah, no, this different grease. You're talking about, like, seedy, right, and again, maybe they paid for a service that, like, whatever. But we're working on things at Grease Pan, and some of you won't listen to the report, because you're like, wait a minute, that's not my queen! Yeah, because you had that wrong, because we got a czar on the field, and you refuse to do anything helpful, so you're going to have to denounce your queen. We're good, because every time you say the word queen, I think of Queen Latifah. Oh, she is just like your queen. And there's a new woman, Lizzo. Oh my God, every time I see her, I go, oh, Queen Elizabeth, you must be so proud, because that's what my whole crew thinks you look like. Sitting on top of me, parading around like you're so beautiful. Got that. But, like, I need some acknowledgement because I gotta get and help with my big old birthright of, like, everybody sat on me and forgot about me and then sent me some unusual punishment for not doing something, or that they read on my file that I was in charge of. But how do you want me to be in charge of something if you won't even acknowledge me? Hello? Why aren't you punishing each other? So this way we can get to where we need. I mean, it is just so easy. It comes in a Bible, like that's what they call it, because it's the legalese. It's what is. It's the actions you took. It's where we need to go. Why is nobody following along? And where do I get a copy of that? Because I know somebody's got it somewhere on the face of the earth. That's how. We predict things. That's how groups of you all of a sudden are like, oh my god, how do we find each other? Oh right, we had the manual, or we were invited to the group. Yeah, imagine that. So where is my, like, rescue people? Like, when you coming to get me? Because I've been waiting a whole long time in Stinky Fish territory with all sorts of different agendas going on that I never agreed to.